So no finish, so a bit of a cushion here for Ricky Evans. That'll do very, very nicely. To leave 24 after 12 when you're throwing for a set.
Yeah, and the timing's been absolutely perfect. You can see the panic's out the body now of Ricky Evans. He'll want to put this double 12 to bed. Simon Adams isn't putting any pressure on this 24. It's looking good now for Ricky Evans.
27. Ricky required 24.
For the set. And job done. A 13-darter from Evans secures the opening set. But he knows already how tough it's going to be. The veteran South African Simon Adams is giving it a real go. And Ricky is giving himself a telling off. He can't open the water bottle. 2.5 years ago, maybe, he was on the cusp of something, wasn't he? He was threatening, and then it all went wrong for him.
140.
Yeah, he was an FDM, a first dart merchant, and the amount of 180s he was hitting, he was all about the rhythm, was Devon, and a real student of the game. In fact, I think I talked to Devon when I'm feeling down, and I've tried to send him messages because I've been there when it's difficult. But now we'd be fully supportive of Simon. As Ricky Evans looks at the bull potentially.
Potentially, definitely. 121, brilliant from Ricky, and that's what he can do. Can he do it more and more consistently? That's a break of throw. Can Evans wrap up set 2 in double quick time?
99.
That'll do, leaving a 170. This is the time that you'd love to hit a 180. Good switch.
Ricky require 170.
Two of the more iconic finishes. It's not to be for Ricky Evans.
58. Simon, you require 138.
We're going to see Darren Pennell later today. He checked out a 138 yesterday.
100.
Pennell against Joe Cullen. And that'll be tough for Cullen, make no mistake. 112 for the set. Yep. And tops. Brilliant. Well, that's what he can do. Yeah, absolutely, Ricky. And that means 5 consecutive legs. And Ricky Evans is enjoying himself, we think. But he leads by 2 sets to 0. One more needed for Rapid against the South African Simon Adams. Seen him with the no-look 180s, haven't we, in the past, Ricky? Perhaps this isn't the occasion for it.
100.
We saw Scott Williams attempt a no-look 180 in his win on Saturday night against Haruki Muramatsu, but this is very good. Superb there from Evans.
Simon, you require 140.
Brilliant 177. This has been an excellent performance.
Yeah, decisive, very clean and confident at the back end of this match for Ricky Evans, and for Simon Adams to get through this game. The experience 42. Will live forever.
Well, that might be the last dart he throws. But what a day it's been for the South African. And what a day it's been for Ricky Evans. In the end, he reels off 8 consecutive legs. An impressive performance from Rapid Ricky Evans, who kept his focus, kept his concentration. And that's an excellent, excellent win. And if he plays like that, or increases by a little bit, Evans will have an opportunity against Nathan Aspinall. But what a day and what an occasion to remember for Simon Adams.
Yes, he enjoyed every second, and that moment where he stayed with the crowd during that session there, that will live. But Ricky Evans just soaked it all in, very skillful, very energetic, and very, very impressive.
Frustrating for Norman not to leave a finish from that position. And Jim Williams is going to leave himself very handily placed.
137.
And that's a great first dart.
98. Jim, you require 50.
Double 16 again. It's the only bit of his game that's not working out at the moment, Jim Williams. Only 2 out of 9 on the doubles. Interesting.
Shanghai attempt on the 16s.
Well, why go that route?
Because he managed to get an effort at double. It worked out.
Well, he only got 1 dart at double. He could have had 2 if he'd hit the treble at the 20s with his first dart, but it does not matter because Jim Williams takes the first set 3-0. The finishing a little bit scruffy, but he's got more than enough for set 1.
Right, but you don't always throw them right.
He's throwing these right. These double 18. Norman Madu, just his second dart at double in this match so far. He will get more in this leg.
Nobody require 36.
Well, it's double 16 now. You know he fancies that. How much? Double 12.
12 score.
I'm genuinely questioning whether he hit the 4 for the double 16.
Well, he's clearly has issues with his release, just not getting any kind of consistent release point.
And Jim Williams missing the big number, doesn't even get a dart at the bullseye. So Norman Madu, double 12 required.
And boy, does he want it the first dart, because the adjustments just haven't been there. Well, double 6.
Double 3.
21.
Well, he was getting closer and closer, but he probably needed another dart.
May need another leg.
And Jim Williams shuts the door. Norman Madu. Well, 7 darts missed, and he looks to the heavens. You can't be expecting him to get to a finish, but Madu, who was celebrating a moment ago, might be celebrating again in a minute.
99.
Well, at this point, Jim Williams has no idea what to expect from his opponent.
And Jim Williams is kind of playing a random number generator at the minute.
Sorry, 97. Normally require 91.
And he generate 91. 6, 85 left. Treble 15 or treble 19. And the 19s route didn't work out.
Well, they tried to leave double 8, but left 41.
Jamie require 36.
And another leg where Williams can punish double 18, and that's 1 dart only needed. And now he has the throw. It's not been a comfortable set for Jim, though, has it? It's sort of been. He's fallen into the right time and place, but.
Great looking first dart. Follows it very, very well. And he's back at that double 16.
That was one of those instances where not having a finish was actually a bonus, because you just concentrate on the setup and no distraction whatsoever. He leaves double.
Weight of dart causing problems for Norman Madu, missing high and low again. Jim Williams missing double 16 again. Double 8 bails him out, and that is a second set to Jim Williams. It is all going the Welshman's way, whether he's playing brilliantly or whether he's playing averagely. 6-0 in legs, 2-0 in sets. He needs 1 more to set up a meeting with Peter Wright. Well, we talked about him having a lack of focus. It's almost like the embarrassment of the miscount has just made him just knuckle down a bit, because he's hit 180s 2 legs running. It's only 180s of the match.
Well, generally speaking, darts fans will remember the very good shots over the poor shots.
Yes, but darts players will remind each other about the poor shots.
Yes, that's the war of the practice room. And we all have a good chuckle at each other's expense.
Well, John Parr said that Jim Williams will be thinking, let's finish this with a good leg, and he might well finish it with the best leg of the match. He's on an 11 darter for a straight sets win without dropping a leg. They really put some gloss on the victory. Double 12. And Jim Williams gets over the first.
doesn't have to be too aggressive about this. It's basically just a setup visit. Will he go for the ball? He did.
104.
But you always advocate that. If you're gonna give yourself the chance to go for it, then go for it. Especially if your opponent is not a finish. You are of the aggressive school, John Park.
I am. But you know what? I think you should be decided before you get in the situation. Double six now.
13. Match to require 55.
For the set. Tentative. They were tentative dart.
And if there's been a weakness in Matt Campbell's game of late, it's those sorts of situations where he's having put away chances and spurning them. Working oh so hard to extend this.
No score. Match to require 40.
Well, an unexpected chance here for Campbell. And he takes it. Lawrence and Largan played pretty well there until it got right to the end of the legs and mopped up by the Canadian. Disappointment for the Filipino #1. Still with a smile on his face, but it's Matt Campbell.
Just because, you know, that's a big match.
To ruffle a few feathers, and this is brilliant from Campbell. Wow, just when he needed it. Perfect timing.
Oh, what an answer.
133.
The two big trebles good enough so that he's threatening if Matt misses this.
Well, he just got the single 17, but finishes it in style. And here's Matt Campbell on his way finally to a first ever win at the World Championship on the biggest stage in world darts. He's given himself every chance. The Canadian leading. Would like to get it done here without the pressure of a deciding leg in the set. In leg play, 8-3 to Campbell.
140.
One more required. But the 140 from Largan, turning up the heat a touch.
60. Lawrence to require 65. Games on the fourth leg. Lawrence Largan.
Over to you. He's got to throw for it. Matt Campbell, can he hold it all together? Well, they were right on the wire, right on the top wire. Two-match dart.
And this is where he just kind of holds his breath a little bit because you just don't know what might happen on this visit.
Just focusing, stood behind the Largan.
60.
Three of the biggest darts of his life.
Some real emotion could be shown here. Oh, there's some tightness. Double 10. Scrambling. Got into a bit of a panic there almost. That first start was so disarming to him.
Absolutely crumbled under pressure. That smile is for public view only. He'll be absolutely fuming inside. It might be again here. Astonishing! Absolutely astonishing! Tops from Largan, completely against the playbook, completely against the odds to take the set. And Matt Campbell only has himself to blame.
Yeah, and it's Lawrence, though. He lived up to everything I said about him. The fight, the dig, he will not give up on anything.
He should be done for the day. He is a street fighter, isn't he? Lawrence and Largan.
Of the highest caliber.
60. Lawrence, you require 153.
Well, look at this double 18 now. He's hot. He's red hot.
Lawrence Largan, second
Different game. Different game. And he's got the crowd on his side now. And he's got an opponent
78.
who at the moment is mentally shot. Matt Campbell, 5 darts to win, get out of here and be a World Championship winner. No stopping him!
Wow, talk about igniting into form.
Well, John, the way things are at the moment, 140 is more than okay for Campbell, and he's left that same 100 that Alaga nailed in spectacular fashion to win
60,
the set.
Match to acquire 100. Games on the second.
Well, I'm really
leg.
surprised he didn't go tops, but he knew what he was doing.
Are you after that last fiasco at the end of set 3? I'm not surprised in the least he's staying at the treble.
Well, how he got the treble was the big surprise. The first dart was a real blocker, wasn't it? But that's a settler for the Canadian.
36.
Can he do the same now with 96?
Double. No, he went for the treble again. Went an aggressive
56.
route, you could say, but he's left himself a finish. Big
may,
moment.
He may not go for tops again in this World Championship after that. End of set 3.
Biggest dart of the match coming up.
38. Match to acquire 40.
Well, he's left tops.
Yes, he has. And it's a much better first dart. And a good pace here, good marker. Couldn't use it. Lawrence Logan's got to be bouncing up and down now, and he's going to give the shirt hike at the maximum height because this needs maximum focus.
Those darting demons whirling around for Matt Campbell.
No
A bust.
score. Match to acquire 20.
All the drama of the World Championship laid bare on Sunday afternoon. 3 more opportunities have gone.
Lawrence to acquire 32.
You would not believe it.
Well, this is the full focus. He's loving the moment.
Games on the third leg. Lawrence Ilagan. Fourth leg. Match to
But Matt Campbell isn't.
Oh, another good first start. But from Matt Campbell, can he get the max on the 9s? Yes.
171.
That
Lawrence
is
to
as
acquire
good as it gets
161.
in a pressure situation. After all that's gone before, he deserves all the credit for that 171.
Well, and what a beautiful finish it could be for the match for him on a 1-3-2.
And he wouldn't have to involve top.
No, he wouldn't. He might, though. You know, sometimes you go for hit the bull, then you go for 42 tops if you're blocked. What's he going to do? Is he going to stay there? No, he went for the 54.
84.
Well, I don't get that. It was a gamble. It was sitting up beautifully there, John, for another one, surely. But now, for the set. And we're going the distance. 104 from Ilagan. Campbell was sat on 48 for the match. But did he make another big error in not going for bull to leave double 16? Fabulous from the Canadian. I doff my cap to Matthew Campbell, because after everything that he's suffered so far,
80,
in a match he should have won a long, long time ago, from bottling it to ultimate bravery.
Yeah, 12 darts and fantastic leg. The only regret I have about it is that wasn't to wrap up the match, because even though he has the throw, it's just crossing that line which seems to be prohibitive for Matt Campbell.
100.
The match in set 3, missing all those match darts. He looked downcast as Lawrence Alagan came back with another 10+ finish to win the 4th set. But he has been dazzling in this deciding set.
140, Matthew McGuire 128.
And this could wrap it up. Oh, he'll stay there. Oh, he didn't. So.
Double 16 to win the match and finally bury the hoodoo. What a set of darts from Matt Campbell. 96 finish, 3 180s, a 128 to win it. And after all the desolation and despair that went before, Matt Campbell does the job.
You know, he found that really difficult to take, not being picked for the Premier League a year after. Probably felt a little bit hard done by there, but 1 millimetre away from changing his total life.
Tiny fractions between success and failure. I mean, basically, the Premier League title, it's only luck that decides that, isn't it, Glenn? We'll be lucky to win that.
I mean, he could have been sat in the commentary box right now. That is the aspiration for him.
Former Premier League champ Glenn Durrant alongside me. Double top for Cullen for a 160 finish, and the rock star has arrived.
Bootleg Jonah from first skimmer.
Picture perfect from Joe Cullen.
Yeah, he has the skills, he has the values as well. He's his own man, as I said. He will make his own decisions, and Pennell is making his own decisions right now, but 127 for the opening set for Cullen.
Treble 19 for another 10+ finish. Didn't like that one.
90. Darren require 121.
You may see the bullseye come into effect for Daniel Pennell. He'll start on the treble 20. Could it be the bullseye? Could it?
Missed it by a similar distance, so Cullen comes back to wrap up the first set. Double 16. And the rock star is off and running, takes the opening set. He lost the first leg to Darren Penhall, but then hit back hard. Said that's going to be steady. It's going to cause problems if Cullen is off his game, and his average has dropped a little bit from that very good first set.
Yeah, Joe was averaging over 100. But is it just about, he just wants to enjoy the next few days, and like I said, this second round games, they're really nervy. I just want to get through. Put a show on as well is nice. That's the cherry on the cake.
98. Joey require 130.
Cullen could be entertaining another double-double attempt here, but he doesn't get the treble he needs to start it off. In actual fact, it's turned into a bit of a mess. So Pennell to take us to a deciding leg in set 2.
Just gets himself ready, goes through his same routine.
Joey require 94.
Busts a score first dart. Doesn't get to use the next 2. Double-double again. And you can see spitting furies Joe Cullen at not managing to pull out a 94 checkout to take the second set.
Yeah, if he goes 2-0 up, you feel like it's game over, but Daniel Pennell knows the importance of this double 4. Smack, bang, in the middle. Yes, he shakes his head, we're inside. He's delighted to go right down to the last leg decider. Big, big moment in this match, but it's Cullen with the darts.
And he could not start it any better. Pennell's heart will sink at that visit. And he's gone subterranean after that.
Yes, it was in the treble as well, wasn't it? But a great start from Cullen. Liking this.
6 perfect darts for Joe Cullen. He is on the 9. He's hit 9 darters before, but he's never hit one on the telly, let alone at the biggest tournament in the world. Can he complete the job? Not this time.
45.
Well, karma comes back to haunt him. He's had one on the floor, but you'd rather have one on the floor from that position after 6 perfect darts to start the leg on throw in a deciding leg of the set, and when Darren Penhall had one very early on.
Yeah, keeping his emotions in check there, Joe. It's great to engage with the crowd after a missed 9 darter, but he knows the importance of this. He won't be going double-double this time. That I can assure you. It's double 8.
88.
Well, it's a great dart for the treble, which he'd partially obscured, but he's going to get multiple darts for this set. How many does he need?
40. Joe require 8.
It's double 4 for Cullen, but a 2-0 lead. It's been a hard-fought set. Darren Penhall played his part. He had opportunities, but he just couldn't take them. And Joe Cullen looks a very relieved man as he walks on the stage. Cullen leads 2-0. He's had that. Can he find just an hour of magic?
Not only has he played in it, he's won on this famous stage, and he was very good in beating the USA #1 Jules Van Dongen, but it hasn't been good enough so far as Cullen looks to leave himself a match-winning shot, and he has done.
Well, if you're going to win it, a 170 is the way to do it, but Penhall, this first down to a finish can't be done now.
To seal it. Not going to happen, but he is going to leave himself well placed.
Yeah, that transition down to the treble 19s will be an area to be pleased with. The treble 19s should be flying in, and for Penhall, you just sense this is a must hit. He's got a chance, double 12.
Darren Penhall with his first ton-plus finish. Now, it was the ton-plus finishes at the back end of his game against Jules Van Dongen that started turning things in his favour. How many more of those has he got? He may well need some against Cullen.
Well, you mentioned Lawrence Largan's comeback. Well, Penhall, minimum 140. Is this the beginning of the end?
85. Joe require 88.
88 needed. To the 18 segment. Double 7.
17.
Cannot get it. Match start missed.
Well, it was a 1-0-1 finish when it was looking like a Cullen victory in the previous leg. All about the first dart.
Well, if this is bringing the curtain down on Darren Penhall's darts career, it's the place to do it. A winner on the World Championship stage, but he survived a match dart. And now he's survived 2 more.
10 scores.
And Darren Penhall, another ton-plus finish, and this game is still alive.
Yes, the wry smile from Joe Cullen tells you absolutely everything and what he's thinking. He's just trying to get his thoughts back together and hope. And Penhall can't finish this.
Well, it would have been filthy if he had. 3 treble 20 ball. But it doesn't happen. Double 2. Joe Cullen, the rock star, for a straight sets victory. That will do it. Joe Cullen is through to the post-Christmas action. The rock star, good in patches and too good overall for Darren Penhall. The Australian #1 goes out on debut in the second round. And while it won't be a performance to scare any of the other big boys, Glendoran, Joe Cullen has got the job done with a minimum of